Hello folks, how are you doing and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at the energies for March 2024. I've got two decks in front of me. I've got the Unfolding Path by Athene Noctua. I'm not laughing at the name, I'm laughing at the fact that I can't pronounce names. And I used to be a dental nurse, how does that figure? Lemurian Starchild Oracle by Leanne Carpenter and Michael Kroon. Let's get to it, because I want to really do some card work for this reading. I want to really let the cards say to us what we need to hear about March to really take the floor. So let's have a look. March 2024, March 2024. Before I go any further, you know this week's video, but you'll be seeing this video that I'm filming now next week, so it'll be next week's video, where we've been looking at the Pendle Hill saga and the witches. It seems as we've gone further from that video that there is more work to be done and further video content will be coming from that in relation to the witch wound, in relation to witches, in relation to past lives and soul contracts in relation to Pendle witches. There's going to be a whole host of new videos that are coming. Obviously it will take time to do them because it seems from comments, from emails, from sessions, there is a repeating pattern of witch wound energy and it's very, very interesting, so I'm going to share it with you. And we stop at Judgment on the bottom of the deck with that. It's interesting because the work that I've been doing on this week when it's been coming up in sessions is this energy of going from dark into light and going from the, I mean, I said it in a session today, we went from the word witch back to the word wise woman. So we get to choose, I mean, this is turning into a witchy video already. We get to choose whether we're a witch or a wise woman. I know which I'd rather be, and it's about embodying the wise woman because it feels like the word witch is actually a word of attack and derogatory, whereas the word wise woman is where we're at. Wise woman, wise man. There you go. So keep your eyes peeled for that because it'll be coming soon. Give the deck a good old shuffle. So March 2020, that Judgment card keeps coming out again. Put it back in. The Hierophant, wowzers, and the Moon. It's even that. Light and dark, the illusion. The illusion of life is lifting. The illusion of society is lifting. The illusion of your own personal internal world is lifting. It's almost like I'm seeing a rain cloud that's coming in, and rather than pouring rain down, it's almost pouring wisdom and light into March 2024. There's some new codes that are coming back on grid in March 2024 that expect huge upgrades, insights, revelations. At times it feels like it could get a little bit exhausting and we could end up where we're going really hyper and really like, woo, excited and that kind of energy and buzzy too. Oh, I feel ill, I feel tired, I feel lethargic, I can't eat anything. Or the opposite where you want to eat loads because we're literally gazumping lots of energy. So yes, ooh, March feels interesting. Ooh, interesting. The Six of Swords, transition. We're transitioning. We're dying. But not in the way that you think we're dying. The way death is portrayed. We're transitioning away from our old self. In a huge way in March. March feels really, really huge, and I'm aware that as I'm doing this on Thursday. I think it's the 22nd. Let's have a look. I think it is the 22nd. In fact, Yeah, it's 22nd. Posh. The 22nd. Ooh. 222. Portal Day. 22nd of Feb. 222. That's interesting as well. Oh, it's even more interesting because 22222. So it's 2nd of Feb 2024. All the twos. Wow, that explains it then. Whoa. I might have to do an Instagram on that then. Anyway, moving forward, yeah, it's all, yeah, I mean, look at this. The dark, seedy waters of life, of who we were, what we were, the darkness coming into the light. So we're transitioning through to that. Wowzers. 5 of Swords, battle scarred. This is who I am. Warts and all, stories, narratives, all of it. It's actually about also as well looking back on you in all your aspects. Everything, your shadows, your scars, and also as well not just your memories of what you've done in the past and things you've been, done, said, but look in the mirror at the lumps, the bumps, the scars, the moles, the grey hair, the lines, the bumps, everything, everything. And really just going, this is me. This is me. I'm not going to run from myself anymore. I'm not going to run from my stuff. I'm not going to run from the past. I'm actually going to sit with it and go, how can I rise with this? How can I see beyond this? How can I find a common ground with myself in the present, with myself, the past, and with those around me? Also as well, I'm getting the Beatles song Let It Be, because it feels like we've got to let people be. There is this energy, and it's been around for some time, of wanting to heal each other, of wanting to control each other, of wanting to run each other's lives. And some of it comes from a place of endearment and wanting to help and wanting to be of service. But actually, the next level that we're going to is about actually being able to sit in a room with people from all aspects of life. People that have tried all different modalities of healing. People that are living different to you and going, I'm fine with that. I don't need to ram my narrative down that person's throat. I don't need to introduce that person to this. I can actually sit in this room and go, yeah, I'm happy here. And actually I'm also getting variety as a spice of life. And with that we've got the Two of, I mean, look at that. The Two of Swords. Using our voice wisely, using our mind wisely. And I feel as though many of us have been really battered recently, energetically, in our thoughts, in what we've said, in what we've done, getting frustrated, and why did I react like that? God, my shadow came up again. God, my triggers came up. I tell you what, a very wise person said to me this week, I'll tell you what, it was my husband, and, you know, very wise. And what was he, what we were talking about, triggers, and I said, God, I've just got triggered again. And I thought I dealt with that, and it's, I'm really triggered and fuming now. I was fuming. I was ready for a fly off, honestly. And he actually said to me, actually, it is what it is. At least you're triggered and you know what you're triggered about. It's even worse where you're triggered by something and you don't realise you're triggered. You just woof. And I actually thought, God, yeah. You know when you say, God, that's triggered me. And then you think, oh, it's triggered me. I don't want it to trigger me. Actually, turn that around and think, actually, at least I know I'm now triggered. Whereas before, something would have happened, been said, and we would have gone woof and not realised we were triggered and not realised what triggering actually is. It's because something is being reflected back to us, something that we may not want to see. It could be something about ourselves, some mirrorings going on. It could be something else. But whenever we go into woof and go in for somebody to really tell them straight, that's when you're not aware of it. You're not aware of your sense of self. So when you actually say, God, that's triggered me, and go, oh, you've stopped yourself from making a fool of yourself. You've stopped yourself making the situation a lot worse than what it is. And look at that, the Seven of Pentacles. Wholesome and gruesome. Wholesome and gruesome. Gruesome what? Gruesome. What are we growing? New versions of yourself. I mean, look at this. So, picking the card up. The Hierophant comes in, the light comes in, the wisdom comes in. We then get the transition from the dark into the light, the journey. We then get to go with this, where it's you see all aspects of yourself and you actually make final peace with it. Then we've got a choice about the future and where we're going to go with that future and what we're going to do with that future going forward. And I'm also feeling as well, things that were not open to you before can start to become open with this energy. You know, we talk about timelines and we have many different timelines at play. So you must remember that if you do your own cards or if you go to somebody else for cards and a rocky timeline comes up, it's not set in stone. You have choice. It's not set. We've had this discussion on this channel a couple of weeks ago. It really isn't set in stone. You have got choice. You've always got choice. We've got the lower timelines. We've got the middle of the road timelines. We've got the higher timelines. And I know in amongst that you've also got your karmic lessons. But you even have choice with that. You really do. Because when you don't need to learn something, it goes. And the more these energies are increasing with the planet, the easier that's happening and the quicker it's happening as well. Which again is why time seems to be getting a little bit trippy at the minute. Because we're going into very, very, very new dimensions. Oh, it's a very big day today. What is it? 22nd? Oh, God. 22nd of the 2nd, 2000. I'm not seeing anyone mentioning that today. In fairness, I didn't realise it until I said today's date. Six of Pentacles. Are you worthy? Do you feel worthy? So March is all about feeling worthy. It's about feeling loved. It's about being able to take that compliment. Wow, that dress looks gorgeous on you. Oh, thank you for that. Not, oh, do you think? Oh, I think I look fat in it. No, those days are going. Oh, your hair looks lovely. Oh, actually, I kind of like your eye makeup today. Thank you for that. No, oh God, it's only, you know, it's really being able to embrace and bring in that abundance energy that wants to come in. But also as well, what are you giving out into the world? There's also an energy here of everyone in the world has been hurt by somebody at some point in their life, but the new energies that are coming, especially in March, it's going to be about actually putting down those swords. Because there is this really sticky icky energy within us all at the minute of not being able to let go of the old stories with people. And this may be what I'm sensing with being able to sit in that room with everyone from a different perspective. Somebody may be going on a different healing journey to you that you may not understand. And it's not about ramming home what they should be doing. It's actually about letting people heal. One of the things my guide said this morning was, you know, the need to step back and let people heal in their own way. When we jump into someone, think how it feels with you. I get it on YouTube sometimes. People say, oh, you know, if I was sniffling, so people start diagnosing me. Or, you know, you have a cough or something. Or people start diagnosing you and telling you what you should be doing or what crystals you should be trying or you should be trying that or you should be doing that. And it's actually like, can we not just step back and let people have their experiences? Can we not allow people to, somebody may be healing in a different way to you. People purge differently. Some people purge via sleep and they sleep a lot. Some people purge a lot via the bowel. So they maybe have spent a lot of time on the toilet. Some people purge via dreams and nightmares. Some people purge via anxiety. So you may think, I wonder why they don't got anxiety, I wonder why this. And trying to understand it against your reaction. Well, when I tried that, I was fine. You know, when I did that healing session or when I had that therapy, I was fine. But they just seem to have fallen apart. It's allowing people to be, and that's a great thing with awakening and ascension is allowing people their own space. Because one of the things I'm picking up is a lot of people are getting sick of not having space, energetic space. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, the despair energy. Let's do a clarifier for the despair energy. I've been sensing this for a while. In fact, I've been sensing it for 2020, but it's getting worse. I'm going to have to watch what I say because this can sometimes come out a little bit culty, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate it can come out a little bit ego. So I'm going to try my best to not go down that avenue, but it can be easily done. It's not intended. You know, we're going in from 3 to 4 to 5D, etc. And we're ascending and awakening. Well, everyone's doing it in their own way at their own time. But at the minute, there is still darkness in the world. There is still darkness. Those people that are still within the darkness, they have no perception of self, they have no perception of the universe, they have no perception of love, of compassion, of joy. Those people that are still locked in blame, shame stories, it's really, really dark for them. And I'm sure if there's any police officers watching me at this time, paramedics, doctors, nurses, social services, that kind of thing, that are dealing with youth workers, family workers, that are dealing with this day in, day out, it's darker than ever. If somebody's experiencing trauma now, and it's not part of their healing journey, it's not part of their awakening journey, they're where they are. They've not started healing yet, they've not started awakening yet, they're firmly stuck in 3D. And they're not even branching out, because basically how it works is, let's draw a picture. I'm going to draw a picture. I'm going to draw a picture and show you how it works. Bear with me a minute. I'll use this pen. So 3, 4, 5, D. So 3D, which is where we've been stuck at as a consciousness. So we've been stuck at 3D. So 3D is all the usual doom, gloom, lower vibrational stuff. It's heavy, it's life's difficult, it's the 9 to 5, it's the rat race, it's the stickiness of life, okay? And we've been there. And in order to ascend, we've got to try and work up to here and beyond. But what happens is when you start to heal on your healing journey, you start to go, you see what I mean? And then sometimes you can go, so you're like a pendulum, boom, 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 and that's how the healing journey is. Until eventually you can firmly anchor into 4D, and then you can firmly anchor into 5D. And I'll be honest with you now, I don't reckon there's any human on this planet that's firmly anchored there unless they are a wise man or wise woman that is in some part of the world where they really are eating clean food, clean water. They are absolutely the wizard or the wise woman of meditation. Everyone is all the time, which is why it's very chaotic, which is why all kinds of things are going on at the minute. But there are still people that are still in this 3D where they haven't even started to branch out yet, and it's really, really, really heavy, really heavy. But what I'm feeling with that is, with the Page of Swords coming in, is they're due a review. They're due a review. So this review is going to, so I'm thinking that that's the Akshayat Records, that's why I'm reading that, and that's the Akshayat Records, and that this is review time. Many that are in that energy, that Five of Pentacles energy, what are they going to, let me have another card here to try and make more sense of it. What's going to be, what's coming next for that? What's coming next for them? What's coming next for them? card. And strength. This is going to be really interesting. I'm being shown a prison. Okay, I'm being shown a prison. And I'm being shown angels that are now starting to go into prisons. The truth is, they've always been in prisons. Really, they have. In one way, shape or form. But they're starting to whisper louder. And by the way, I'm not saying that people in prison are 3D. There's a whole range of people in prison. And that's what I'm seeing. This is the analogy I'm giving you. I mean, to be quite fair, you could be living out in your house, in your street, with your co-op on the corner, a park on the corner and a pub around the corner, and you can still feel like you're in prison. You can be in prison in here, you can be in prison in your own body, you can be in prison in your own home. So the prison, let's take it away from you committed a crime and you're locked up. People that are in their prisons, their own personal prisons, however that is, be it you're in the clink or you're in your own clink. This is interesting because whisper, whisper, whisper. A choice is coming, and it's coming in with the strength card as well, and the sun. Whoops. And the sun. And I'm thinking, why would you go from that to that? But I'm hearing anything is possible. I'm also hearing, and this may sound a little bit far-fetched, that the more we heal and the more we come back to love and compassion and understanding, the less chance these energies have to stick. These sticky, these sticky energies can stick. So the more opportunity we get the more opportunity other people get to heal, to understand, to awaken. What else wants to come in? Sure, my eyelashes are growing. Is that a thing? Where your eyelashes can get longer? I'm diverting, I know, but I've noticed that lately my eyelashes are getting longer. They used to be quite long, then they went quite short. What is she on about? We're talking about eyelashes now. And yeah, sometimes I feel like I've got fake lashes on, and it's like, and it's not a mascara that I'm using, because I've been using this mascara anyway. But that's the thing, isn't it? You know, if physical things can change like that, your nails can change, your hair can change, everything else can change. Oh, that's interesting. One of the things I'm hearing is we're being shown darkness at the minute as a test. So we're being shown personal darkness, maybe within yourself, within another, putting on the news, oh, that's awful. You know, putting on social, oh God, that's awful. For us to have this reaction, so that the darkness, whatever the darkness is, comes up. Say it is on your phone, you've seen something on your phone, to go, rather than, oh, it's disgusting. oh God, how dark is that? I'm not watching that, to go, I send light to that. That's tragic. My love goes out to them. And actually in that moment, that's where you get your power from. And that's how you actually, you know, I bang on about alchemizing all the time. I'm away next week, but this week when you're watching this video, when this video goes live, I think on Monday, I'm off this week. But when I come back next week, I've got some whole new range of content waiting to come. And one of it is a video on alchemizing. That's how you alchemize things. So when you put on the news and you see a robbery or you see a raid on social media, you know, oh God, that's horrible. How vile are they for doing that? To just look at it, but with love, with the lens of love. Because it's almost like at the minute there's also that energy out there, that festering energy, where, you know, there's, oh, what's it called? There is a platform, and I'll call it a platform at the minute. It used to be a local to me when I lived in Leeds, and basically it's like a local news platform. I won't name it. And they take in, so if there's a robbery or something, people film it and then they'll send it in, or say if there's a car crash, people will film it and they'll send it in and they'll put it on. but you get people waiting for the latest, and they'll jump on and they're angry faces, you know, I'm going to draw them, all that kind of stuff, really going for it. Back in my day, you know, bring back the birch, all that, and you see the comments just explode. Whilst ever you've got that energy, you're going to get the other energy, so it's almost starving it off, if that makes sense. It's like if someone's coming for you, send love, they back off, they back off. They do back off. If you just love, 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 love. But it's not just going love, 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 love. It's really going, you know what? I love you. Because that's how you free yourself. Ooh, she's really deep on a 2 portal. Plane's going over again. I'm being shown many people that are in that heavy energy that I said. Let's call it the prison energy, where they're in their own prison, because I'm getting a download through, and I don't know if this is for someone watching, but for those of you that work in emergency services or public services where you're dealing with people in difficulty, it feels like March and going forward is going to be a tricky month because things are really coming to the surface in families. And what do you want to say about that? Looking after yourselves, protecting yourselves, but having compassion for everything. Even the child murder. Oh, I'm going to get slammed for that. It doesn't matter. That's going to help you. Because if you're going to go into this work and this new energy with, it's going to make you really ill. So having compassion for it all aspects for it. What else wants to come through about that? I'm just tuning into something interesting and I'm just trying to make sense of it. I'm seeing new services coming on grid, like new police services, new social services, but they're not like what we've already got. Be interesting to see in March what's going on, if there's any outbreaks of news in relation to police services, any scandals that are coming up, because there's something I'm tuning in and it's kind of veiled. I can't see it all. I'm not being allowed to see it. March 2024, earth and air, stabilisation, physical integration, mental clearing. Arcturians, pure white light, DNA healing, sacred geometry. I'm telling you now, March, DNA healing, light activation. There's going to be a lot of people sleeping in March. There's going to be a lot of people feeling sluggish. There's going to be an influx of people going to doctors and things because they're going to start with all of these symptoms. It's interesting. It's almost like I'm getting stuff and I'm thinking, God, I feel like one of these wacky people that just come out with anything. Because there is that energy out there where every time there's a full moon, it's going to be bigger, 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 bigger. And it's like, I get so triggered with that. The event. It's not that. I don't want you to think I'm doing that. But it feels quite huge. Also, as well, don't be surprised if someone that you thought wasn't on the healing journey suddenly says something to you that's quite profound. And you're like, wow. And this can also be a trigger in people where you've got somebody pigeonholed or labelled as something and they start to operate different behaviours or they start to say different things. We're really going to be tested in our comfort zone. We're really going to be taken out of our comfort zone. Yeah. Oops. Too many cards. I just want to take it steady with this deck. Heart of Ascension. Expansion. Love for all. Playfulness. And release the past. What have I been saying in this reading? What have I been saying in this reading? Heart of Ascension. Expansion. Love for all. No matter who they are, no matter what they've done. If you're on this path, the path that I'm talking about, you'll get what I'm on about and you'll be like, yes, for the next level. And you'll understand the importance of this. And again, I'm not coming from a place of ego. I just know that many people that follow me are on this path at the minute. Many of my clients are on this path at the minute. Manifest, co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, and joyful visions. Oops, excuse me. So it's not sat there going, oh, doom and gloom. Being careful of what we're thinking of. In March, being careful of where our mind goes. See, what I'm also being told is that, no matter how dark you perceive someone as, there is hope. There is always a slither of light in there. Healing, gentleness of love, realignment and transformation. I've done a lot of energy reads since 2020. I don't think I've ever read an energy read like this one. This feels very whoa. It feels very whoa. It's ethereal matter, spiritualized matter, new life sparkles, bedding in the light. Cities of light. Telos, Adama, inner earth, etheric retreats and family of light coming in. I'm going to get the, it's not the standard tarot, it's the Golden Art Nouveau. How is this going to affect us globally in March? Show me some global events that may be coming up as part of this. I've been saying for some time now, we're in times where gone are the days of that's going to happen, that's going to happen, that's going to happen. The more that these new energies come in, the more that each day expect the unexpected. And this is good stuff. All of it's good stuff. Even if it looks like it's crazy, it's good stuff. Because it's coming in to clear something, if that makes sense. I've started shuffling, I've stopped on the Hierophant again, which is enlightenment. Show me how this is going to affect the global stage. Are we going to be expecting or seeing global things coming up, global events? Oops. Two of Pentacles. Retreat, rest. Four of Swords. The Moon. The Tower. One more card. Seven of Wands. Wowzers. Somebody's got some information, and I don't know where this lies. Somebody has some huge information out there that could bring something down. I mean, like, it could be political, it could be royal, it could be governmental. There is somebody that has something huge. There is somebody that has something huge. It's almost like I'm seeing up their sleeve, and I'm like, you know, catchphrase. It's as I'm seeing a man with his sleeve, and there's an arrow going like there, and it's the word ace up his sleeve. It's like catchphrase. Do you have catchphrase abroad? Let me know if you have catchphrase abroad. It used to be a TV. I think it's still on actually. I actually don't like it. I don't know what it is. I just get really. I'm weird. It's fine. It's nothing to do with the TV program. I don't know. But whatever this is who is it? Who is it? I feel it's he. It's a he. It's a male. Who is it? Justice. Ace of Wands. What's it in relation to? Can we see this person? Are we allowed to see this person? Ten of coins, generational stuff. Three of Swords, other people involved, the Cups. Knight of Swords. Right, let me put these other cards away. Is this something we're going to... Of course, this could just be something that's going on behind the scenes that we have... What's going to be the result of this? Because the reason why it's come up, what's going to be the result of this? What's going to be the result of this? The result of this. Eight of Wands moving forward. We've got the Two of Wands at the bottom. Boundaries. Happy family. What is this? Ten of Swords, the betrayal. Three of Coins, other people know. Whatever this Two of Pentacles dude here knows, other people know it as well. I feel it's United Kingdom. I think it's United Kingdom because that's where I'm seeing it pulsing. Now I know I'm doing this. Ooh, where's my phone? I'm doing this right in the middle of the Julian Assange case. So today they reckon it's going to be a verdict. So it could even be him. It could even be Julian Assange, because I've not been shown like a knight or a king or anything. So it could be him. It could be tied into him, because we've got the Justice. Which when I saw it, I thought, oh, there's that case on now, isn't there? He's trying to get an appeal. I don't know. I'm wondering if it could be. It could be that he knows something else, and that somebody else on the outside knows something else, knows what he knows on the inside. So if this is what I'm picking up on. I've got the Three of Cups came out again, which is celebration also. Whoever this person is that knows this information, what impact will this have on themselves, on their life going forward? Deceit, trickery, and the devil. What is this? I hate this. This is why I hate this kind of work at times, because it gets really, really slippery. The deceit of the world, the darkness in the world. So come on, Claire, you do know the deceit in the world, the darkness in the world. What else is coming? King of Pentacles. It's going to be too many cards. The Fool. Ace of Cups. It's almost like I feel really itchy. Not itchy skin, but like really, I'm getting really, the energy's gone really, I don't know, it's almost like it's not that I don't want to see it. I do want to see it, but, 5 of Swords, Page of Swords. Is it to do with you, or am I just... I don't know. I actually get, the more I'm going into it, the more I'm getting really, oh, and I don't like that feeling it's having on me, so I'm stepping out of it. I don't like it. There's something not right, and I don't want anything to do with it. So, Aqua de Florida water. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like what do you know what my advice is? Don't lose yourself in the global stuff, because there's a lot of illusion stuff going on at the minute, and people losing themselves with it. If you're interested in public affairs and stuff, take your interest, but don't sink into it, because literally then I actually had to come out of that. I could not stand that. It was, whatever it was, I don't know if it was, had aught to do with that case, or I don't want people going into the comment section now, they're dragging that on. I may even cut this bit out of the video. Anyway. Next stage of it, or I may just leave it in. I'll see how I feel, because whatever that was, I didn't. What was that showing us? Because let's not run away from it. Let me just see what it is. What was that showing us? Oops. Judgment again is just, this card keeps falling out. It's coming out again. We've got to let the world play out in the way it needs to play out. I'm going to keep that bit in. We have to let the world play out in the way it needs to play out. There is this, and I get where people come from, that they're trying to save somebody, or they're trying to save something, or they're trying to bring something up, but things have to play out how they're meant to play out. There are universal laws. It's like you can't send healing to someone that you've not asked permission for. You know, some people, as humans, we come to Earth with a book of stuff. Get me a book. That's your book of stuff that you come into Earth with all your karmic stuff in there, and all the things you need to learn. If people then start trying to clear that, it can really mess you up. It can really mess you up. And I just felt that then. I just didn't like that. It was almost like, what's going to happen? It wasn't even that. It's just this like, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane in relation to your healing journey. Stay in your lane. There's things globally, internally, well not internally because that's your stuff, but personally around the people, like your friends, your family, that you can't grasp, that you can't understand, that you want to try and save, but don't. Let people have their space. Let the global world sort itself out, because these are the days of judgment. So whatever's happening needs to happen. Because what if you're trying to prevent something from happening, and that happening could actually cause a wave of awakening? Does that make sense? Also as well, there's so much going on personally. That's what may be causing a spiritual overwhelm within the spiritual community, that too many people trying to save too many other people. And you may be doing this with your clients as well. So take it away from global riffraff. So that's what I think they are anyway, riffraff. I'm joking. There's some nice people on the global stage at the minute, and even the ones that, it's even that there's some nice people. They're all teaching us something. They're all valuable people. They're all people here that are trying to teach us something. But yeah, God, March, eh? It's interesting. The Hermit. You see what I mean? It's all internal. It's the internal revolution. It's the internal revolution. And the King of Wands. There's two cards there. Oh, there's two cards there. The King of Wands. It's interesting because I was thinking about this video was either going to be a global predictions or an energy read, and I just thought predictions are fun, and I do like doing the predictions now and again, but actually what help can they be, really, predictions? Because if I sit here and go, I can see this, and sometimes it may not be nice stuff. Do you know what I mean? God, this feels really deep. This feels really deep, actually. The Wheel of Fortune, fate, having faith. Fate and having faith. Fate and having faith. Letting fate play out in the way it needs to. Having faith, but also being able to alchemize what's coming in as well. God, this reading. Final cards from this deck, final cards from this deck, final cards from this deck. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Letting go of the fight, moving forward. Breaking out of the darkness, breaking out of the darkness within the mind. Going forward, riding the waves. Ten of Swords, I mean, look at that. Betrayal. What comes after that? Anxiety and sleepless nights. Stay with me. Stay with me. Yeah, the illusion. God, this is deep. I don't want to say pain's an illusion, because that's not. I mean, some people are really suffering, but what is this? There's a fickleness out there. I'm picking up on something really deep and profound, and I'm really struggling to find the words for it, to be quite honest. Let me pull two more cards. The Four of Swords. Yeah. This is humanity. This is humanity. Wounded and traumatized and stabbed in the back and betrayed and in pain and sleepless nights and overwhelm, exhaustion and illusion. It looks brilliant on the surface, Instagram ready, sparkle, sparkle, but it's illusion. They're fickle. We're fickle. Humanity is fickle. It's time to rest. Something else wants to come in that's purer. The Page of Pentacles, a new seed, a new vibrancy that will benefit the young, the old, the middle-aged, all of everyone. It's about everyone. It's about also as well your blood group, your family group. Your family group going through this at this time as well. Allowing your family group to go through this the way that they need to go through this. Being able to shine bright. So you don't cut yourself off from source, you don't cut yourself off from community and humanity. And then you can walk away from something. It's tricky energies. They're beautiful, but it's, and the king of coins and the emperor, huge lessons. I mean, the global stage is going to be interesting in March. Final card from this deck. Final card from this deck. Go forward one step at a time, and the Ace of Cups. One step at a time with the Ace of Cups. Fire and water. Stillness amidst turmoil. Feel emotional integration. And new man. The new man. Enlightened masculine, potential new earth. I think that thing that I picked up earlier, I think that was something to do with a male. I don't know if it was to do, I don't think it was to do with Julian Assange. I might have just been thinking because that case is out there, it's prevalent at the minute. But I think it's something to do with the masculine frequency within the world. That, like the feminine frequency, has been hugely damaged and come away from itself. Whatever comes up in March in relation to disclosure, as in, oh God, so-and-so's done this. This is the message. This is it. This is what I'm getting. I think something big's coming in March, a disclosure of something or someone. Do not go into judgment with it, because I also feel it's very illusionary as well. Anyway, be interesting to see what April's going to have in store for us. Have fun, enjoy, love to all. And yeah, God, what time is it? I will see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.